Welcome back to BaldHeaded Metal, guys, and welcome back to another reaction to a band most likely many of you actually don't know. Now, I know in this particular video I might not get a lot of views because it's not a highly requested song, but it's a melodic death metal band I actually quite enjoy by the name of Spartan, and they're releasing a new album, so they have a single going called Prometheus, the lyric video. For those who are not aware of this band, they only have a couple of albums, but they're fantastic because I think the interesting solos and rhythms and things they've introduced into the song, that power metal element into a death metal sound, I think it sounds really, really good in their band. And I highly recommend for you guys to check out, especially the Olympus album. I believe it was their second album. And I think they have a third album, and this is going to be the fourth one coming out. I'm really excited to actually review it and see what it's all about. That being said, I want to jump into this reaction. Maybe perhaps you'll discover a band with me. I don't know if this song is going to be good. We're going to have to see. I haven't heard about them for a while now, so it's nice to see that they're coming back. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I'm on board already. The production, first of all, I'm already a fan of the band, and I think that this album is called Olympus Has Fallen. The sound productions is 1,000 times better. They have that melodic sound in there. Let's see how the song progresses and see what happens. I actually really like this lyric video. I think it's a really nice imagery. We're talking about Prometheus, right? The guy who brought fire to the people. From what I believe, I don't think this band is actually from Greece, if I remember. But again, I've looked it up a while back. I know it's a European band, but they're not from Greece. It's surprisingly, you guys might be one. If I talk about melodic death metal albums, I would recommend 100%. I would be recommending this band because they just have this sound that I think more people should check them out. I don't think they have a completely unique sound or anything like that. They're not breaking or introducing new things to the genre, but just the way they do that melodic death metal sound, I think is above many, many, many bands, even many popular bands. I believe so. For some reason, some of these guys, I don't know if it's the band members from there that are doing all the acting, but a lot of people are very recognizable to me. Again, I actually listened to the album yesterday when I was working out because I realized that there's new singles that are being released for this band. So I thought to kind of freshen up on the sound again of what I remember about this band, and then realizing, holy crap, I like it just as much as I thought I liked it in my head. And it's a preference thing, you know. I just had this kind of conversation with somebody here and down below in the comments that you can't argue taste. You can tell me somebody is the best and the best band in the world and has the biggest label, whatever it may be, and it's fair. That's how you might feel, but that's not how I feel, and I have a different opinion. Because what we consider to be the best, the most conceptual masterpiece, what do you want to call it, it differs person by person. There's very few things you can be objective about when it comes to music. And maybe that's like production, and even there you can argue, you know, maybe a professional will have more to say, or you'll trust their opinion more. But it's all opinion, and it's all subjective things. It's the same with movies, I believe. It's the same with video games. It's the same with a lot of the entertainment. But that's just my opinion. It's different. I can tell you it's different from the other album. It has their kind of signature songwriting, but it has a lot of new ideas being interjected here, which I think is really nice. And I can already tell you, based on the sound, I don't know if it's my favorite song from them, because there's a couple songs from the last two albums that I really, really like. But I get a feeling. I had this in the earlier video that I did with Abbott when he released his song Dream Call. You just have a feeling, you know where the band is going, because if you're intimate and a kind of a big fan of a band, you know so much about them already that you know where it's going, and you're like, oh, I'm excited, I can't wait for it.
I've rescued mankind from shattering destruction that would have carried them all to Hades' house. This is why I was sentenced. This is why I am tortured upon this rock for all eternity.
See, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. That melody and solos, they have it all over the place. Those, because their solos, I believe, are not just like a stereotypical melodic death metal solo. They have more power metal solos, and sometimes even power metal riffs in there in a death metal sound. Which I guess, I mean, yeah, melodic death metal, that's where it comes from. But a lot of melodic death metal bands lean into the heaviness of the music. What I liked about Spartan is their playfulness of switching almost genres mid-song. And make it sound very good. Again, it's not. There's other bands that do it. There's bands that do black metal and power metal, you know. And again, in that sense, perhaps yes, they're not, you know, doing something completely new. But you don't have to. It's a perfect example of something that's been done before, but done better or taken a step forward. You know, I believe they take a step forward. They don't get the recognition they deserve, I believe. There's other bands that have exploded. They've got more attention and things of that sort. And I want to kind of promote a band that I think is really good. Because a lot of this channel, you know, I obviously try to respond to a lot of songs you would want me to see a reaction to. But I think from time to time, it's also important for me to show you my liking and what I enjoy and what I like, so that we can share a little bit more in that sense. As a matter of fact, I've heard a couple of you guys checked out some of the bands that we'll talk about, and you really like them. And for me, that puts a smile on my face. I'm sure it's the same way when I react to a song and I like it, and it probably puts a smile on your face. Yeah, I liked everything so far about the song from beginning to end. I like the music video. I don't even know why they call it a lyric music video. I think it's a music video. This dude looks more Latin than he does Greek, right? Maybe I'm wrong. He's just kind of, or Middle Eastern perhaps. But he's built nice. He looks like a Spartan. Oh man, I can't wait for that. Of Kings and Gods, yes. And I love the artwork. I think the artwork is absolutely awesome. I'm gonna be excited for this album, guys. Let me know. I think I've just been praising the band from the beginning to the end. I think I should give that chance to you now. Let me know what you thought of it. Perhaps maybe you don't like it as much as I did, or perhaps you'll give it a chance. I say give Olympus album a chance. I think it's a fantastic album. Perhaps the production is not the most amazing, but do keep in mind it's a smaller band. They're still growing. They're still expanding. You know, they don't have as many eyes on them as others. And for a lot of these bands, for them it's a side project until it picks up steam. As I had an interview with Bellacore and he would explain that to me. So keep that in mind. Give it a shot. And guys, make sure you enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe. Keep it metal.